Hi gang, Dr. Ron Capps, Nicheprof. Today I thought I'd take a look at Empire Avenue and pay particular attention to their marketing indexes on Empire Avenue. A question I frequently will get asked is, well, how do you choose an index, or does it really matter? And really the answer to that is multi-phased. One, what are you hoping to get out of Empire Avenue? Are you treating it as a game and all you're trying to do is have fun and play around and make some friends here and there? In that case, it may not be quite as important to you what marketing index you'll choose. If your objective is to be the biggest duck on the pond, then maybe you're going to want to choose an index that has some relationship to you, that you might be able to show up as one of the three administrative officers, or either the CEO, president, or the CFO, chief financial officer. Now, please understand these are merely assigned titles based upon where you rank in the index. They have no relation to reality other than ego. And that would be another reason that you might want to choose an index, is merely for ego, to be able to be the CEO of the zombie hunting index, if that is an area that you're interested in. For myself and many others, though, we choose marketing indexes closely aligned to what we do on and offline, whether it be advertising, the internet, technology, blogging. In my case, I do a lot of work with social media and social media marketing, and the closest index to that on Empire Avenue is the social networking index. So as you can see, I am in the social networking index, and all you have to do to see where you are, if you have an index assigned, is go on over to leaders, and when you get to the leaders tag, you will find that you have up here the indexes and current index, and you can click on that, and that will show you your current index. Now currently, as I say, I've chosen to be in the social networking index. Now you should know that just because I'm the CEO now does not mean I will remain the CEO. I've been the CEO, I've been the president, I've been the CFO, and it is all based upon the scores you generate within the index. And if you're truly committed to a particular index based upon your brand, you don't let that affect you. You merely work harder, and you let the index sort it all out. Now, one of the reasons you might want to choose a particular index that you're closely aligned with is so that you can make other contacts and relationships. For example, in this particular case, you can see that Kevin Green and Chris Voss are the other two officers or administrators in this index as of right now. But you see down below clusters with their scores for activity for the other ranks, and they go down in order: vice president, senior manager, manager, employee, and shareholder. And so you can go in and you can see what some of these other people are doing, and you can reach out to them and begin to introduce yourself, maybe engage in a conversation, form a relationship that might be beneficial either online or offline, because these are other people that have aligned themselves with your interest in social networking. Now you have a whole lot to choose from over here. You can go in, you can see you've got everything from Aboriginal peoples, academia, accounting, acting, right on down. There are literally categories and marketing indexes for everyone. For example, if you love fishing, you could go in and click on the fishing index and find other people that love fishing. Okay, and here are the current officers and the scores for fishing. Maybe you're an engineer. If you go to engineering, these are other people that are either engineers or have an interest in engineering. And maybe you are a zombie hunter. And for some reason, this is one of the more popular indexes. As you can see, Louis is CEO of it. And then you have the other officers and other zombie hunters. Now, rather than going through all of these, as you can see, there are indexes, I say, just about for everyone. I want to go back and I want to take a look at some charts that I've already saved. I want to get mine set back here to the proper place. And over here, I've made a chart of some Empire Avenue market indexes. As you can see in the social networking index, I currently am the CEO with a score of 602.2. Kevin is president with a score of 534.6, and Chris at 506.1. And those are your social activity scores. Now, Chris Ferrello, who is the highest price share on Empire Avenue, has chosen to be ranked in the technology index. And for Chris, that makes perfect sense as the founder of Locker Gnome and having a great technology following. And he has a current activity score of 614.1, followed by Charles Perkey, who is based up in the Northwest and a member of the Empire Avenue Tips community. He's the president, and then we have the CFO. Now you'll notice that either Chris or Kevin would also rank as president and CFO in the technology index if they chose to go there. If they were related to advertising, we see that we have a little lower activity score there. If either Kevin or Chris wanted to become a CEO, and if advertising was closely aligned to what they did, they could come over and they could become the CEO of advertising right now. We go on down. Blogging might be your thing. If you're very active on blogging, we find that we have a group here, once again, that are fairly closely ranked for activity. And Gabby's Gab is ranked top, followed by the others. Okay? If you're a business or want to be ranked in business, then you have a sampling the 3 executives right here. If you're an entrepreneur and want to be ranked among entrepreneurs, you have them right here. If you want to be on internet and ranked as an officer for the internet marketing index, Barry Pelzer out of Europe, which is a business, has chosen to be here as opposed to in business, and they have a score of 592, which is, as you can see, compared to the others, quite high, and quite a large gap between the CEO here and the president. In fact, 250 almost. Marketing, if you're a marketing agency or if you're involved in marketing, my friend Denise Smith is the president currently, and Chris Hussong, who is also one of the members of the community, is the CFO. And then we also have a community member who is the CEO. And finally, zombie hunting. As I said, Louis is the CEO. Personally, for me, I consider that a frivolous, I'm really not doing anything on Empire Avenue choice. But if that's your thing, and if you play zombie hunting games, and if you spend $4.95 for a zombie hunter sticker to put on your car, why not be the CEO of zombie hunting on Empire Avenue? Now I want to close out the video by going back over here, and let's go take a look at why this is important to you and how you can use it to your advantage beyond merely branding. If we go into technology, we're going to see that Chris Ferrello, as I said, is ranked number 1. When you're ranked here, you can encourage other people or other people to come across you to come in and hit the tweet button. Now, all of you are familiar with tweets, and don't go crazy with it. But if you'll hit the tweet button when you're in a place like this to send a message out, what you'll be doing is you're going to be making a post out there letting people know that Chris Pirillo is currently the CEO of the Technology Index. And I would go in, because I've got 49 characters left here, and I would add on Empire Avenue. And I would go on over, and then I would click it. And what that has done is that has told people that Chris Pirillo, who's a name they will recognize, is currently the CEO, and that's a term most people will understand, on a thing called Empire Avenue. Now, what I want to do right now is I want to go over and let's take a quick look on my Twitter feed. And let me hit a refresh. And when we take a look in there, here's the post. Chris Pirillo is currently the CEO of the Technology Index on Empire Avenue. EmpireAvenue.com, and a link to his page. So what you've essentially done there is you've promoted Chris, you have also promoted Empire Avenue, and you've established him once again as a CEO or an authority figure in the field of technology. If you were to do the same on mine, what you would be doing is you would be posting something that would say that I am the CEO on the Social Networking Index. And for the people that know the Nicheprof, they know that I'm very active in social media marketing, social networking, social bookmarking, and the like, and that further enhances my brand. So the next time you're considering what market index to belong to, give it a little bit of thought. It's a similar process to when you decide what area you want to work in online and how you want to brand yourself and what you want to do, where I tell people you always have to keep in mind your exit strategy. In other words, if you ever want to quit or get out, are you hoping to pass it on to a family member? Are you hoping to create an asset that you have value in that you can market or sell to other people? And all those considerations need to go in when you set up your brand to begin with, and when you decide what area or niche you're going to work in online and offline. Now, in this particular case on Empire Avenue, give the same thought to choosing your index that you want to be associated with when you choose your marketing index, and realize that it's totally within your power to make it matter or not. I choose to try to make it matter. Hopefully you'll now have a better understanding so you can make the choices that are appropriate for you, and you see ways that you can perhaps enhance your position and connect with more people and find more relevant people to you on Empire Avenue so you can network with them and establish relationships beyond the limits of the game itself. That's it for me, Dr. Ron Capps, for this video. I'll catch you in the next one. Nicheprof. See you soon.